for the Blue Eagles. Another sharp serve there by Sulit this time. The pickup by Ateneo. Minor. Down 4 or UP. They will try again. Free ball for Ateneo. Chuatico will set to Minor. Minor adjusts. Aboneta was there. De Leon will open up. And it's back to UP. Reverse. And Olago did not like that. In the middle. From behind. Aboneta with a push. Cocherio disappointed with that little tip ball. He thought they could have gone for a swing there and gave an opportunity for Aboneta to...
He's been a steady presence on the defensive end for the Blue Eagles.
I also like how both teams are sort of mixing their liberos. You know, sometimes one goes in for receive, sometimes one goes in for the digs.
And very effective for them as well, as we take a look at that monster block from Cassie Deering. And this defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Phil Amlife. Single block.
That's 8 seconds. Ubaldo will do the honors. Bump set. Sent back by the FEU net defense. Reverse to Kian, and that is a scratch at the net by the rookie Loresco.
Great, very consistent, consistently composed.
Nina Itang once again with all the velocity.
I like how Nina Itang put that point away.
Adamson with a 5-0 start, no problem. UP cutting it down to 2. Oh, Dote saw that coming. Oh. The chase on both sides. Cassie Deering! Oh dear! Oh dear! That is your Duncan spike at the set, brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong na.
Back to 1-point advantage here for Ateneo. Fujimoto to Chuatico. Nandoon si Aboneta. Showing her who's boss.
Even on a one-man block.
Kasi they play smarter
Yes,
na.
they play smarter.
Yeah,
it's
right.
a very different level of volleyball compared to the UAAP,
Pagka-
which makes the UAAP exciting.
Yeah, unique. Kasi sa college, di ba, they go all out pa eh.
Yes.
Because they can. They can sustain it.
Yes.
And maybe even play the next day again.
Yes, they should while they can.
Yeah.
You know, they still have it put together. And wala pa actually, you know, wala pa masyadong na-unleash, kumbaga.
Hilongo, solid block by UP. Deering has just checked in. Joust, UP in control. Monares will attack. Hilongo will try. What a save again by Capistrano. Monares still can't put it away. Long rally. And still in play. But a chance ball for USD. Carvalho to the slide. Mangalimutan to Deering. Poyos. Buhay na buhay. Can this be it? Olango with the finisher.
Longest rally so far for this game. You gotta give it up to both teams for that defense. And we saw in that last play how Jazz Mangalimutan found Kian Olango.
Can we credit Capistrano with that point as well? 2 one-handed saves. And a timeout now for USD.
And then after that timeout, UP had made a run. What a serve. Mitura will send this over. A chance, UP. Jazz. To Kian. Goes back. Deering. Olango for coverage. Oh! Mitura. Cassie Deering once again.
Minor now with 19 points. Bump set Back row. Money for Kian Olango, and she was waiting for an attack like that.
We've actually been seeing a lot of her back row attacks. Nadidig lang ng Ateneo, but I think this is one of her first successful attempts.
Oh, slipping it off the hands of Lopez. Chance ball. Running attack. Ah! Oh! An emphatic run and gun play while FEU was all scrambling back. And a dunk and spike of the set brought to you by...
You know what to do and make do with the situation that they're given.
Another one from Nina Itang. How do you stop those attacks from the middles?
No, but what I was saying a while ago was with the UST squad, it's really better for them.
Well, for FEU, again, we go back to the earlier message on the side of FEU. It will be about redemption. It's all about revenge. And if they want to do that, they have to make sure that their game is on point.
Was limited to only 3 points. She came off the bench last time around. They go now to Haboneta. Popped up by De Leon. Laput will try, but blocked by Nina Itang. And who else?
Great block there by Nina Itang. Good timing on that block against Shivana Laput.
This defensive...
Who was vocal during the huddle is none other than rookie setter Julia De Leon, whose journey with UP actually started with a big transition, shifting from a spiker to a setter in grade 12 at UPIS.
Balingit, captain for UE, serving. Mangilimotan goes to Itang. That clipped the net, but goes down nonetheless.
With the help of the net pass, scoring that quick hit. Imagine kung hindi yun sumama sa net, kung gaano kabilis.
You can catch us on Pilipinas Live, the UAP Varsity Channel, One Sports and One Sports Plus. Soft touch, no good. Mangilimotan finds Monares, dug up. They go to Bangayan and she is denied. Fiery start here for UP.
Yes, first point again for Itang here.
And this defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly
JP Ude, who have lost 3 straight. As you mentioned, the last one coming from NU. UP naman have lost their last 4 games. So looking for their first point here. Nitura will get her first look. Jazz on the back set to Olango. Mordi was there for the pickup. Sagaysay back sets. Capistrano with a save. Monares will try, and it goes through. The first point for UP as we get the support from Ella Regudo for Adamson. Ella?
In this first set of runs, another good serve. What a serve.
That was a good serve.
I thought that ball was going to go long, Phil.
No, I thought nga not over because
no, really?
Here, parang bibitin pero biglang it's just in the front line. Yeah, front line.
The game brought to you by Hyundai Stargazer X exceeds expectations. First deadlock of the opening set. Lamina pops it up. Hardio will set it to Alinsug. Chance to retake the lead. Mangilimotan to Itang. Itang, yes! What a drop for her 5th point, and the lead back with the Lady Fighting Maroons.
Their winning streak that has been in this season.
Good first ball by Isulan. Monares will try again. This time she connects as we get the support from Denise Tubig for NU. Denise.
Look at that kill block. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Philam Life. Atlas single-handed.
Another good serve. This time better first ball though. Celis mistimes, but able to send it over. Canino cross court. Dug up by Isulan. Kian again. And a better hit. Lilay was blocked. And Nika Celis gets her first point of the game.
Collaborative effort on that block by Celis and Olano. Great timing and great read.
This defensive block is
accepted it. They embrace the roles that they're given by their coaches. And ibang-iba yung aura ng USD. And this game alone, they're so confident.
Plaza sends it over. Julia with the underhand set. That will be in. This time for UP.
How about Olango on this other side? She's been one of the most, if not, nakakatulong talaga kay Haboneta and Monares.
Stint alongside Olango, who I want to highlight, Paning, Kian already has 5 points, and 3 of those are from blocks.
Yeah, we saw another from Itang. I think
one of the most consistent players here for the Lady Warriors. De Leon finds Haboneta. Easy pickings there for Reyes. Deering jumps to the net. UP has it. They're asking for space. They give this one to Ira. Ginoo chooses Van. Is blocked. No cover.
Yeah, the blockers of UP were ready for that back row attack. As you can see, nakatayo na sila, nakaabang na sila for Bangayan.
Monares has also been a consistent scorer for the Fighting Maroons. Gets the pick up there for Joanne. Haboneta gets a good look, but that goes straight to Nitura. Morty is blocked. And that's what UP missed out on the past couple of games.
Yeah, UP faithful lover. She's ang tapang, hindi matangkad, pero lumilipad. And
oh, nice.
Still alive. Itang.
Single
Olango. Oh, headshot. Kian Olango straight to the rookie. And Kian goes cross court to apologize.
Yeah. Great setting there for UP. She knows that
serving for the lead. Manglimotan. And Ninya Itang again, now with 6 points.
So far naman on the side of NU, allowing the Fighting Maroons to dictate the pace of the game.
Every practice, Nika sets the standard with her commitment to lifting her teammates. As Den Lauchenko shared with me, si Ate Nika kasi is a captain that you can really talk to, ask for advice and bond with. Kasi kahit rookie ka pa lang or senior, she doesn't treat anyone differently. And right now, the team knows that they always have someone they can rely on because she's not just their captain, she is the team's ate. And another ate of the team is Ninya Itang, but unfortunately, she will not be seeing action again because she was advised to rest as she is still not feeling well. So watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad on the Pilipinas Live app.
The first major upset of the tournament. That's in! 8-0 run now.
I love it. I love how she's owning the service game right now. Targeting that area.
Outside hitters, the wingers are getting it, but this time around we see some plays. And right on the line, and even scoring an ace.
This is the fight that UP was looking for in the third set.
Oh, that's inside. Drops right in. And an ace delivered by Cassie Deering.
Good strong serve from Deering.
Back-to-back points are both from out of system, and it's not easy to hit it as fast as like that. And Harada just know how to get the point.
And again, another loaded serve. And look at that, no coverage there. Great block by Olango on Angge. Or is it Bansil who will be credited for this defensive block brought to you by AIA. Rethink.
But first point goes to UE.
Sa sobrang taas ng bola ni Esha Baseha, parang nakalimutan nila eh. Nawala yung bola sa eyesight nila eh. Joust. Almost another instance like that. Famulagan. Here comes Monares.
Have good coverage on the side of UP, but still getting that point off.
So far, UE has been taking control of this first set early on. 8-6 is our score. Monares right through the blockers of UE.
Finally getting through the blockers and making a point. I think that's her first attack point here in this set.
in this game, at least getting the starting nod for Coach Benson Bokbok. Pump set to Nitura. This time it's short.
Na facial ka naman, na headshot ka na ba before?
Ni Eliza Valdez.
Ah, ganun ba?
Oo. Tapos drama-drama tayo, nanginginsay kunyari.
Bakit teammate mo yata yun?
Kasi syempre kalaban namin, scrimmage.
Ah, okay. Okay. As Provido.
May hirapan yung side nyo din.
That's a short pass from Alinsug. It's an off-system play. Nice block again.
Let's take a look what happened there during their last sequence. That was a good one.
Now getting her first point against her former high school.
Another block point for Deering. I think she also is making a name for her.
So they have the reasoning here. As Haboneta is announcing the fact that she's in the front line now. The heavy-handed Ira Haboneta.
I love that confidence that Haboneta did in her last hit. I think she also...
Oh! And this time, a service ace for UP from Kian Olango, the Cebuana rookie. I actually saw...
Deering still on deck. 9 serving 10. Ubaldo to Bukanke. Ball still kept in play here. And Itang will get that for UP. They got a 2-0 run. The ball game is now tied at 10. Pinasala will call for this timeout.
Canino coming off a 25-point performance against UST. Monares cross court. And that's inside and a point. Had to make sure that she did not cross over.
Beautiful angle there on that hit by Monares.
3-1 Golden Tigresses right now at Piaca Plaza with that sharp serve. That's a great hit, and it catches the line for Kian Olango.
It seems like they're really targeting the end line of the UST side. Olango has been like
blocker for the team. Riza shared with me that despite the doubts, they'll just block it like how she blocks the ball for her team.
Riza in the first.
Pero yung score, tatay, and then 1 point.
So very close game so far here. As we expected, sabi mo nga baka mag 5 sets because of that first round match. But right now, UP just really working so hard to tie this game. This Duncan spike of the set brought to you by Duncan.
They continue to increase their lead here in set number 1. Better receive this time for Adamson Mordi. That is sent back. And Cassie Deering with a defensive block brought to you by AIA.
Monares now serving. De Leon receiving. Canino back. Looking for coverage.
Of attacks that she did during their previous games.
Haboneta, very efficient as well. Haboneta here in the first sets got 3 points already.
Played 3 sets in total. 2 of her points coming from those rejections. The tip. Lamina tosses it to Belen. Saved by De Leon. Olango with a set to Noceja. And the scramble for the Lady Bulldogs keeps the ball alive. And Kian will finally get one.
I think this is what I was waiting for, especially for Kian Olango. She's the top scorer last game.
What a sharp serve. Oh, good receive there by Haboneta. She gets it back. What a smart hit off speed.
Kanina pa, we were talking about Haboneta and her variations. Kasi definitely, like what I said kanina, na-scout na rin yan especially with UP.
Adjust in game. So, Adamson needs to take care of their lead. Oh, defense was not there. And just like that, UP trimming down the lead built by the lead.
might say too aggressive. A lot of strong attacks going out for FEU.
And now, like what he said, we couldn't wait to see the battle by the net here. Niña Itang with that smirk against El Arena. This defensive block is brought to you by AIA.
For Lasal, Relay Del Castillo also played a good game last time out. Olango goes down the line.
Intense si Niña, vet, yun na nga, vet. She's contagious in terms of her energy. Open to Poyos. Rejected at the net by Kian Olango. She's seen that a ton of times. Give you a defensive block brought to you by AIA. Rethink healthy with AIA.
Nakita natin naman medyo madami pa silang kulang ng first set, but at least itong second set, dikit na sila sa point ng UP.
And hopefully it gets better as we progress throughout the season. Meanwhile, Niña Itang gets another point for UP.
Angge Reyes, 3-point lead for
Nagulat
UP.
din si Angge Reyes na pumasok eh. Binabasa ko rin eh. Nalilito rin ako eh.
They're gonna try to chase this one. However, UP will win the point. And this defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly Phil Amlak.
That's another block.
There are two other games she did not play. Right now she is getting some minutes. Sapienza is now the center, also coming off the bench. They try to go back to Barbie. Bascon is also in the game. But they decide to go to Nitura, and Cassie Deering with a walk-off after that rejection.
And, you know, no matter how good one is, rookie pa lang.
Loaded serve as usual. Ira on the right side. That's in. Kaya gusto ng mga taga-UP to see Ira.
Yes.
She's so deceivingly strong and...
Hindi ko nga alam saan dumaan eh. Like two tall blockers but...
Ang NU Lady Bulldogs sa score.
Third-year player Evangeline Sug. Great coverage by Capistrano. Keep that one alive. Olango catches the line.
Yes, that's down the line. Na-late na sa pwesto si Alinsug for the down-the-line defense.
Before the set started, Coach Benson Bokbok gathered all the girls, urging them to make some key adjustments, refocus, and saying words of motivation to boost their confidence. He told them, lahat ng kailangan natin sa practice, na-practice na natin. Dapat ready tayo sa lahat ng possibilities. And another person who was very vocal during that huddle.
And that's normal for me, you know. There's errors.
9-7. Delayed by the rebound. Aboneta with the tip again. How many times has she done that? 5-0 run, Michelle, for UP here. And a 3-point lead. Yandemo with a set brought to you for the FEU Lady Tamaraos. It is Niña Itang who will get us going for this match number 6 on day number 3. First attack by Tagaod. Ubaldo. And a great block there by Danica.
Amazing block.
Or was it Kian? Defensive block.
Yes.
Brought to you by AIA.
UP down by 4 here. They had a timeout a while ago. Let's see how they respond.
Yeah, Coach Bok was trying to shift the block and kailangan nila mabantayan si Nitura. Just like that. So good timeout for Coach Bok. Reminding Celes yung mga...
Again, the set here is tied at 15-all. Showing the eagerness of both teams. The ball has not yet died. Haboneta will seal things through here for UP.
10 serving 11 here in set 1. That clips the net. Reyes goes back to Aliyah. Kian with a pickup. Jazz in the setup to Monares. And she gets the lead.
Going in between the blockers. Oh, I'm sorry.
So, sumobre yung set ni Carvalho.
Biggest lead now at 7. 14-7. Aldea is denied. And a 15-7 count here in
the rookie out of University of San Jose, Recoletos, who's also played well on her debut.
Oh, good block.
Sent back. Monares able to get it. Capistrano bumps it. to Kabasak. Cepada is denied. And looks like it was Nika Kabasak.
Let's see who got that kill block.
You know, she has been scoring, so why not give her all the balls?
And she does have the hot hands here for the Fighting Maroons. Another one.
Pep talk ni Shaina after set number 1, really talking to her teammates, making sure that they're on the same page. It has worked so far. They've had a different start to this set. That time around, Nitura coming up short.
The setup and the piston play.
Uy, one hand.
One hand set. Kabila naman sa Lasal mapupunta. Shivano on the right pin. That is a net block.
UP giving up the lead. And Hardio again, right on cue. Back row for Alinsug. Mangilimutan. Cross court. What an angle for Joanne Monares to tie the game.
Bansil will get that through. 1 set point saved. 2 set points saved via that block by Cassie Deering.
Out of all of these recruits to UP, future looking bright. This is the biggest haul that they've made as Deering puts it away.
I love that last play. You know, you can see it started from that perfect pass from Haboneta and that
playing with both heart and strategy, making her a driving force for the Fighting Maroons. And whenever I catch up with Ira during training, she speaks about the game and her teammates with genuine passion and love. Rookie Bien Bansil even shared that Ira consistently reminds them, saying that
Haboneta doing the honors. Ipaldo, middle attack, triple block. 4-all is the score. Perfect time for us.
Could be a big part of this game today. Especially with all the pressure. Nag-iiba ba, Mitch, yung service receive, lalo na pag may pressure yung game?
Definitely, siguro in this first 8 points, crucial kasi yung, you know, you get that momentum going. So definitely a lot of room for error siguro in getting that range.
What about the middle blockers quickly activated here by Mangilimutan?
This is what I'm seeing. They have
her to score or break her 38-point record last round 1 game.
Oh, diba? She broke it against UP in round 1.
Five attack points already for Hospitalio. Again, Puso.
At this tied ball game, 17-all.
Crucial substitution here for LaSalle with a full front line.
Malaluan will give up an easy ball, but Capistrano doesn't get the cleanest of first balls. Soreño will get her first touch. The save by De Leon. The transfer to Haboneta. Back with the Lady Spikers. Malaluan. That is inside off the block. And UP takes the lead.
A good blocking being shown here by UP.
This defensive block is brought to you by AIA. Rethink healthy with AIA.
Deflect, pero hindi na siya pwedeng ma-recover.
Oh, kasi sobrang sirang-sira yung timing.
Yes. If it's fast, hindi mo kasi minsan alam kung saan ka tatapat as a blocker.
Ito na naman. Altea with that dive rather. But this time.
Kanina, ang laki ng lamang ng first set, but this is just a 1-point game for this second set.
Down the line. Sa defense, been attacking the down the line defense of UE.
And it's been working for them. I mean, everything working out now here for UP. Confidence in full swing as well in our second set. And this defensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly.
Down by 2 points, Cassie Deering on deck to serve. 6-8. Sagaysay goes to Nitura, blocked! And one of the rare times that she has been rejected. At Nitura,
unofficially.
Para lang sa akin.
Itang.
Oh, one more.
Yeah, another sweep there by De Leon. Itang Ashford in the middle. Open block.
Provido was trying to guard the opposite, leaving Itang with no blockers at all. Sumabay there.
Yep.
This serve will be very important for UP. But if you're NU, have a good first ball.
Solomon. Oh, turned away. If that's Nina Itang, that's going to be her third block. We got to check. What a run here for the Fighting Maroons.
Jazz with a setup to Ira on the drop. Smart play.
Based on the past games that I've seen UP and Ira Haboneta, she really has that variation in her game. Marami siyang long, marami siyang short. So this is...
Gian gets us going for this rally. Monares with a dig. Sorry, with the receive. Itang unable to put it away. Chuatico with the chase. It is Haboneta who sends it back. KC sends it to Montoro who tips it. Scramble here for both teams. Sulit asking for it, but it's Montoro with a push. Haboneta, no push there.
Wow.
She goes long. Just the right top spin for that ball to drop.
Such a great rally on the Vixie. Ang galing mo pala kumanta. AC Minor, the star of Vixie's report and also has been one of the stars here for the Blue Eagles as well. As we take a look at the scoreboard here, Mitch, it's a...
Right in the middle, power tip time for Nina Itang.
Nina Itang's hang time helping her get that ball. That seemed like a bit slow pa rin, but given her...
Compared to the first few points.
Carvalho will bump it. Off-system play. This time Cassie will go back row for Poyos. The attack by Olango was checked at the net. Rejected again! Cassie Deering sends it away.
Mangilimutan, Deering will joust at the net. And Dote was denied at the net. No entry.
Finally, UP there getting the aggressiveness they need.
This defensive block is brought to you by...
Expect nothing less than a charged-up Fighting Maroons to this third set. Bring that utak at puso spirit. So watch this game on any device in the Philippines or abroad on the Pilipinas Live app. Download and subscribe now. Now back to you, Alexis and Anne.
Definitely right. Cheska said puso at laban. That is really what the UP Fighting Maroons need for set 3. This defensive block is brought to you.
18 all. De Leon goes middle to Bansil. Saved by Lasal. Here comes Soreño. Another block for UP.
What a timely block there by UP.
This defensive block is brought to you by AIA. Rethink Healthy with AIA.
She's gonna give lots of points for UP.
Abu drowned a little bit on that one. Adjustment by Monares, and the cut shot comes in. Adjusting on the fly for the 4-point lead. That's the biggest lead now of UP here.
So far, first day of volleyball, lahat ng mga match extended.
Right.
5 sets, 4 sets in the men's. Let's see how this one goes. Kian Olango.
By the Fighting Maroons, that's something they're very, very good at. 24 serving, 21. Ginoo finds Cepada, making her way through. They go to Monares. What a dig. Bangayan with the chase. They try Olango from the back row. And she succeeds in finishing set number 1.
Yes, Olango has been attempting the back row attack kanina pa, and finally making a point for UP there and sealing set number 1.
Monares serving 9-10. Faye. That is rejected. And we are tied at 10 all.
Since also 2017 for first UP player to score over 30. The last of which was, or the last of whom rather was Tots Carlos. 32 points back in 2017. That will be in. What an attack by the rookie Olango.